Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Gaskins here. Had a vacation, been away for a little while, but I am back, your virtual life coach. Now, the question of the day, got a question from a young lady and, kind of going through dealing with this gentleman who she met in the chat room, which, sometimes it can be a good thing. Most times it's a bad thing when you meet somebody online because they can pretend to be anybody. And also people can pretend when you meet them in person, but the mindset that makes a man get online to meet women is already, a red flag. Something's going on, and it kind of overshadows the good men who may be getting on there with the right intentions. Nonetheless, she met this man in the chat room, started building, they were friends, ended up giving it a try, getting into a relationship. And what happens so often is we put the cart before the horses. So in this process, we start having sex, and not only having sex, we're having unprotected sex. And the next thing you know, you're pregnant. Now you have a baby on the way, but you don't have a lifetime commitment. So now the cart is before the horse. She has a child. He ends up cheating. Outside of cheating, he ends up bringing home a disease. Fortunately, this disease was curable, but he's doing what he's doing, taking them back, has a second child, taking them back, another couple years pass, has a third child. Now, at this point, it seems like life is over because now you have 3 kids from a no good man. He's not worth anything. Goes back out, leaves again, gets another woman, taking care of her. They end up breaking up. He comes back, moves back in, and you don't want to be in a relationship with him. Now, when you look at this, the problem is not with him. The problem is with you. Because we can't get upset with someone for being less than a man or less than a woman if we allow them to run in and out of our lives. And if somebody is running in and out of your life, that means you are standing still. So if someone can go and be the worst person on the earth, and we continue to allow them to come back into our life, take up our time, and not just that, but also add more responsibilities to our life, add more pressure on our life, and mix that in with some blessings in the form of kids. But kids are also a responsibility because you have to take care of them. You have to be there for them, and you have to be a responsible adult. And we allow that, and then we look at them and we say, what's wrong with you? Really, nothing's wrong with him because you're giving him everything that he wants. You're allowing him to do whatever he wants to do. And any human being that is allowed to do whatever they want to do and treat you however they want to treat you, they will do just that. So what you have to realize, and it's never too late to wake up. It's never too late to grow up. It's never too late to start loving yourself. The highest level of love is self-love. So when you decide that you're going to love yourself, what this means is that you're now going to put yourself first because this person refuses to love you the way you've been trying to love them. So self-love, not only does it mean you give love from your heart, but it also means that you protect your heart and you know when you have to pack up and walk away. And that's what you have to do, and it's going to be hard. But what you have to realize is that this is not just about you now. This is about your kids. This is about the message that you're sending to your children. What are they learning from your example? If you continue to stay in this situation and you're with someone who has dogged you out and mistreated you and ran all over you, what message are you sending your children? Now you're creating a generational curse that will be passed down to your kids. So you have to look yourself in the mirror and you have to say, I have to love myself. I have to identify what has hurt me so bad that makes me settle for this behavior. Why don't I feel like I can be happy alone? Why don't I feel that I'm strong enough to stand on my own 2 feet and to provide for my children? And the only interaction that you need with a man like that is about the kids. And that interaction is only happening if he is mature and living right and doing the right thing and can be a positive example to the kids when it's his turn to have the kids. So you have to wake up and smell the coffee. You have to look yourself in the eyes. And I'm going to be talking on this a lot because it seems like I get a million messages saying the same thing. And the main thing is women being hurt over and over and over and over by the same man. And yes, he is messed up. Yes, he is lost. Yes, he is a grown boy. And don't, misunderstand that. Don't take me saying he doesn't have the problem as there's nothing wrong with him. What I'm saying in this case is it's on you. It's your problem. You have to love yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. And that will either make him step up and be a better man, or it'll make him walk out of your life and leave you alone so you can do better on your own. Hey, this is Tony Gaskins, your virtual life coach. I'm working through these questions. If you have some questions, I'm not sure when I'll get to it, but you can email it to inbox@tonygaskins.com. Inbox@tonygaskins.com. Anything else, you can visit my site, tonygaskins.com, and reach out. God bless you. We'll talk soon.